What up, roll call? We still doing a roll call. Still doing a keeping it real with JoJo Capone, IG Live podcast. And some people upset, some people mad, some feel they harboring a rat, and they mad when you speak on it. So I ain't finna give too much time and energy on some shit. Like I said, it ain't no difference from me, you know what I'm saying, or one of y'all reading a book and you got to get to a certain page. Yeah, I know they ask for paperwork. Oh, fuck. You right. They asked for paperwork. I got the fucking docket number. If I knew it was something. Let me write this fucking docket number down. Because motherfuckers gonna do their own homework. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let a motherfucker do their own homework. Everybody that want to see the paperwork and all that shit, I'm gonna give your ass the docket number right now, and y'all go pull the shit up. See, this shit ain't gonna turn into no spectacle or no fucking circus act for me. I spoke my mind. I read a book. Let me see. Yeah, and see, like some saying, he like, man, fuck that paperwork. His son, them seeing him do that shit. So it's all good. Like I say, I ain't here. I can't say I'm some motivational speaker and life coach, and then I mislead the youth and shit like that. That ain't my style. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened when keeping it real, damn near goes wrong. It's like, damn, if a nigga do something wrong, stand up to the plate and say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep hearing this old, oh man, motherfuckers taking it to the internet. Man, I'm not no motherfucking internet junkie, man. No nigga don't know me for no internet junkie shit. So at the end of the day, how the fuck? Cause if I hope nephew, if he join in, he can write the fucking document number down. Cause I already know if I write the docket number down. Okay, fuck it, y'all. Let me try to just go out and get the docket number and just jump back in. Hold on. Okay. Northern District. Northern District of Illinois. Okay. So that's how we gonna do that. Fuck all that goofy shit. So some motherfuckers butt hurt because they feel like, oh man, we trying to clean up the streets. Yeah, but how we gonna clean up the streets when niggas be harboring rats and shit? How you gonna clean up the streets? Like how? How you gonna clean up the streets if y'all forcing solid people, stand up people to have to mix and mingle with people that done shit faulty? You know what I'm saying? So now we gonna say this. Okay, so all the paperwork motherfuckers, y'all know the name, Nate Daniel Hill. The motherfucking docket number is 95CR 730, Northern District of Illinois. So all these paperwork motherfuckers, go do your homework. Do your fucking homework. Y'all want it? Do the homework. So 95-CR-730, Northern District of Illinois. All right, you said pen it. See, that's what I say. I ain't one of these motherfucking computer wizard ass motherfuckers. I'm just speaking some real shit. Don't force me around no rat. I despise them. I don't give a fuck who it is. Then, what niggas gotta say now that the nigga done his own interview in his own words mumbling and jumbling, dancing around and shit like James Brown, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? Now he admitted, oh, they was going Northern District of Illinois. Now how the fuck I pin it? How you pin this shit, man? I'm the only Crip I know in Chicago. Official cuz. Man. Oh, pin comment. So is the shit pinned? CP. No, that ain't. Let me take that out. Okay, well, how you take that off? Cause Keisha, this shit goofy. How I unpin it? Unpin comment. Okay. No, Ziggy. Unless it's just moved out here. Let me see some. Turn comments off. Share too. Man, how the fuck? He said, pointers pops out. That's all I need to know. True story. Man. He said, make a comment. Okay, post. Okay, then. Okay, pin comment. I got you. My man. I got you. So that's how you pin it. Now there y'all go. Everybody that want the paperwork on the case and all that shit. Like I said, it ain't about no time, brothers down. Perfect. Look who coming in. Let me get him in here. This who started the Street Bible, Don Diva. For us, and then Kev and them took it over. What up, though?
What up, though? What up, cuz?
Hey, man, in a situation like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading a book. I bought a book, because even though a motherfucker said but as you see, Free Nate Hill, I bought the book, I purchased the book, just like I got, I got my Raised by Wolves, which is your book.
Yes, sir.
And I also got the founder, the owner of Don Diva right now, which is started by you. You the creator of Don Diva, but I also have Kev book. Now, this Kev life story, and if I buy his book like I purchase and support y'all, and if I read a statement from y'all book, this is your documentary and your life story. So in this book, if Kev said Booty Boo testified against him in his case, and I read the book and I'm like, damn, Booty Boo testified against him. So now I'm wrong for saying that. This his words. You see what I'm saying? So in my psyche, anybody that done any motherfucking testify against the defendant is considered a what?
They're considered the government's witness.
If you're a government
in our realm, the culture we come from, you and I, not everybody,
man,
but
get to the
you,
point.
definitely me.
Get to the point. Fuck all that.
That's what we call that's cooperating. That's snitching.
That's a roadie. It's a fucking rat. Come on, man. We ain't finna play.
That's what it is.
So listen, hold on, because everybody's saying you believe him seeing this and that paperwork. I pinned the motherfucking paperwork docket number right there. They know the name, all that shit. Go to it, bro. Go to it. Y'all want the
Yeah.
paperwork? Go on to fucking get it. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the man. So put it like this: I'm reading a book, and it states, "Damn, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm reading a book. I liked Compton Most Wanted music to drive by. I bought the shit. I wore Dickies. Did I ever have a Jerry curl? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever had a fucking Jerry curl, but I probably did. So I doubt it. But at the end of the day, I watched Menace to Society. When I was in the county, 26 of California, nigga, you know what my nickname in there was? Old
What?
dog. Nigga, old dog, nigga. I'm old dog. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm not, I'm a humorous person. I'm a realist though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't say I'm a life coach, a motivational speaker. All this is for this is for the youth, bro. Like what I'm doing in this type of shit is for the youth to understand. If you're a football player, if you're an actor, if you're a rapper, a singer, or whatever, it's consequences for mixing and mingling with gangsters and street dudes. It's
And
consequences. When I
that's right.
when I went on my parade or I done my situation with little bro with little Jim Jones, I told him is niggas don't know how to mingle with gangsters. It
That's
wasn't
right.
nothing, all this rah 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 shit. It wasn't about none of that. It's just I'm trying to let the youth know. Listen, if I call you right now, I can call the next up and coming rapper, and I tell him I got $100,000 for him. I'm giving him $100,000 in a brown paper bag. I ain't giving him no check. It's business technically still, but business people gonna use checks and wire transfers, man.
They're
So
gonna use some sort of traceable transaction
so what I don't like, bro,
or records.
is the rat loving shit that's going on and motherfuckers trying to take up. It don't matter if your brother, your cousin, if they wrong, if your sister, if your wife, if they testify against somebody, bro, and they go to jail, you just as guilty as pushing them in that fucking cell. They trying to create all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, to because he's exposed. Once again, not being my word, me being an avid reader, me being an avid supporter, I'm a street dude. I see a book changing story of a Chicago kingpin. Nate Hill just so happened he my brother, true indeed. Now they want to say, oh, he been in jail 20 some years. This shit happened 20. So damn. So y'all telling me it could have been 100 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like we just finding out motherfucking the Christopher Columbus story was bullshit. You see what I'm saying? That shit was 500 years old. You feel me? It don't make no
And it
sense.
seems to matter too. It seems to matter to people that it was a lie, even though
Exactly.
it's 500 years ago. It seems to
Exactly.
matter.
And see, because
You know.
people woke up. So long story short, I don't want to drag the shit on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, dude, you feel me? When he did his interview, he tried to throw his lawyer under the bus. Oh, and my lawyer told me they was coming. And first off, dude, we bought into your music to drive by shit and all this gangster shit you was kicking. Bro, I don't want to hear that my lawyer told me shit. Nigga, we all watch motherfucking Carlito's Way, and we seen that bogus ass lawyer he had. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when the last time you talked to Nate JoJo, he'll be calling this week. What's today? Saturday. He'll be calling this week. I'ma have him say this shit himself. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is, don't no motherfucker know me from ever exposing a nigga or speaking on something that I don't know shit about. It's clearly that, and I showed the people in the other interview, bro. I'm just reading my brother book, bro, and stumbled across that shit, and I spoke on it. What's the difference?
Well,
What's the difference? You see what I'm saying? That it just so happened to be an artist and them his words. This like it ain't my fucking words. You see what I'm saying? So
but
now
the thing is, though,
that turned into Eiht saying, "Oh, well, you promoting the book and nigga, my name, I didn't publish the book. You see what I'm saying? My name ain't in the book credits. I bought the book. I seen bro put the book out. I bought the motherfucker. I started reading. I got the 409. I say, whoa, testified grand jury. So now I speak on it. I'm like, damn, I can't believe this shit. So now motherfuckers say, oh man, the case 20 years old. Why bring it up now? And if I so they trying to do the mix with words like I solely put him in jail. No, motherfucker, you contributed to putting him in jail though.
Well,
Your testimony, because you got to think, it's a lot of shit in the case. Drugs, murder, all kind of shit. So money laundering. So you confess that, oh, well, they already knew because they had the conversation. So let's speak on Lil' Kim. I don't want to like bringing other people and shit. So when they showing her the video, hey, is this your boy right here? Is that him shooting? She told her ass, I don't know. So now it's perjury. You see what I'm saying? Shorty went to jail. So now motherfuckers want to say,
because she knew what it was when she was hanging with gangsters.
so exactly. So
In
now,
for a penny, in for a pound.
so now in this case, and so now in this situation, Lisa Ray, you know what I'm saying, is in that position. Hey, I plead the fifth. So my whole thing was, listen, bro, fuck all that. Oh man, my lawyer told me they was coming. He said they was coming. And okay, nigga, if you saying you was fresh off the movie, Menace to Society, so that means you got a check from them. Then you double down, your lawyer say, okay, I got a bag for you over here. It's some street dudes or whatever. You took the initiative to go get that bag, bro. You went and got the bag. You got the money. You know what I'm saying? Now when the heat get on, it was good to give you this motherfucking $100 though. So when you get the $100, now, you know what I'm saying? The people come, bam, knocking doors down. Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about. But see, people gonna be like, cause this you supposed to be a street nigga. So I'm not gonna help the feds in no kind of way. I'm not helping the see
That's the thing, bro.
they
That's
got
the thing
upset.
that needs the clarity. The thing is, I listened to the Doggy Diamonds conversation interview,
Okay.
right? And the issue, where the issues come up in that is that, first of all, is the way that it was communicated, the way he communicated his position. It was ambiguous. It was like the facts are pretty straightforward. Why didn't why instead of kind of speaking, if you're somebody who listened to it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you kind of won't really know what I'm talking about. But just listen to it. It's relatively short. You can start at like 6 minutes and 36 seconds, and you can get it from there. But the thing is, why didn't he just explain that? Because this was his position. This is what I took away. This is not what he said, but me being a dude from that culture, I understood, and being a journalist who specifically focused on this type of content, I understood what he was saying without saying it. So essentially it was someone, and he wouldn't say who, someone told on me and told that I had taken $100,000 from this person who was now indicted for drugs and conspiracy and other associated crimes. Right. Okay. That means any funds that came from that person would be presumed to be illicit gain, illegal money. Right. So that means that if the person who told them that I got the 100,000, when they told them that, they basically gave them the ammunition they needed, them being the federal government, to indict me for money laundering, for conspiracy, and for tax evasion. And I would have been looking at, the threat of a significant federal sentence. And so instead of me just, taking my chances and telling them what I knew, because someone had told me that someone had told them that I definitely got the money, I knew I was going to be charged with impeding a federal investigation, lying to a federal court, and all that stuff. And I was going to be given some type of fucking punishment on top of the tax evasion. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what his situation may have been in terms of the other monies that he had gotten previously, legitimate or illegitimate. So instead of just saying, yo, they didn't even need to come after me. They came after me. They already had him, but they said, yo, this is another head. We got a black guy who's prominent, who's got a name. This will look good on the indictment. This will make good points for us. Let's go after him too. Let's see if we can get him to lie so we can prosecute him too. Instead of just telling people that these people came after me because they knew I was an attractive target for prosecution and that someone had already compromised me, and I did what I thought was best in my own interest to avoid being incarcerated and incorporated into this man's criminal conspiracy, I just went on ahead and made the decision to go, you know what? Yes, I took the money. Yes, I did receive the $100,000, which gave them further fuel. That was yet another nail in what was already a pretty sealed coffin.
And that's all I
That
was.
that is the
And that's
reality of it. I got that just from listening to the thing last night.
and I'm
So
trying
that
to I'm trying to explain to the children. That's why I say this shit is strictly for the culture and the children. It's not that I'm here to try to bash another brother and all this. No, man. It's what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, when you play with fire, your ass get burnt. So
typically,
if the case is built on drugs, murder, money laundering, and all this shit, and we know how the feds come. They get 3 testimonials, your ass barbecue. So if they get 3 people to testify and say he
to
done
say
it,
the same thing, that's
right?
it.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Now in this situation, in the case, is doing the money laundering part. Bam. He testified. You didn't testify on the behalf of Nate. You testified with the motherfuckers that's trying to put him in jail. So what sense do that? So like this shit ain't adding up, man. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, now you decide to come on and just tell the truth. Like, my lawyer told me, because now you allude, oh, my people said, nigga, my people who? Fuck all that my people shit. What people who? Oh, my people said, oh man, the lawyer said that they coming. So basically, nigga, you either gonna plead the fifth or your ass gonna work with them. He chose to work with them. He a rat, pimp, period, point blank. All that document, paperwork shit, carry y'all motherfucking ass on there. It's pinned in the comments, and go ahead and search it up. Go ahead. Go ahead, because it ain't no secret. And then he gonna call himself. And when he call himself and say it again from the penitentiary and said, what y'all gonna say then? Like, now what? Like, what the fuck going on
Well,
then?
the y'all that you are addressing, cuz the y'all is the 95% of the motherfuckers who may or may not come from the kind of urban background that we come from in terms of the geography. But even those motherfuckers, I mean, that's just some happenstance shit, nigga. You ain't no street nigga.
Right.
You a nigga that live in a bad neighborhood. And you
Exactly.
tried your best to get through going to church and going to school and going to work. You know what I mean? So you learned a handshake, or, you know, you got to be able to talk to a few niggas here and there to make sure you was okay to come and go. But the majority of the people that are going to be tuning into this shit and following up on this shit and commenting about this shit ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with the streets at all.
Right.
Nothing. You
And
ain't
I'm
street niggas. You're not even qualified to comment on shit.
and I'm
Really?
and I'm
That's the truth of it.
and I'm gonna leave it.
Sick of these suck ass niggas.
You and me both. And for you being, like I said, the creator of Don Diva, which is the street Bible, and which will help us to understand how rats are and how they maneuver and confidential informants and all that shit. I want to gratefully thank you for even having that mindset to put something like that out here for us. You
It
see what
was
I'm saying?
necessary, bro.
So
Rappers was killing motherfuckers with the shit they was selling.
exactly. So
Somebody had
Lord,
to counter it.
I'm gonna pull somebody else in here, and I had to kick it off with you.
Love.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I ain't in here. Hold on. Let me see what Sharp won at. Now, he's currently running with the owner of Don Diva, which is Kevin Childs. What's good with you? You driving, man, so I don't know if this is going to be a good look.
What up with it, boy?
You driving, so I don't know if this people can hear you. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll get ready to pull up in a minute, man. I was getting ready to go get something to eat. I was trying to listen to what you and Kavaria was saying, and y'all was coming in and out. But I hear you, I hear you. So where
You
we
know,
at with it?
where we at it with it is, like, I'm just trying to explain to these children, man. Basically, don't mix and mingle. Don't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's my whole point and purpose. So in this case, I don't want to hear about all that the case was 20 years old and all that. My dude, I bought a book. I read the book. In the book, it states that you testified against him in his trial. Not that. So at the end of the day, you got a choice to testify against the defendant or testify for the defendant. You testified.
Situations the same way little Kim got caught up in her shit.
Exactly. And you see, she pled the fifth. It was perjury because she said, I don't know what y'all talking about. She took her time like a giant. She came home like a giant. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just was saying to the streets, that's how you supposed to rock out. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing in the streets, you got to deal with what come with that. It ain't about tearing no black man down and all this. You know how people want to flip it and bounce it. And I'm just speaking on rat levels. It don't matter if it's your brother, your mother, your father, your cousin. It don't matter. If they snitch on somebody, they're wrong, man. There's no ways around that.
So okay, so what's the whole gist of the thing? He's trying to say, what is he? He said he didn't do that, or you just talking about?
No, he said he didn't test it. See, he flipping it up so much, and James Brown dancing around and shit. He flipping it up so much he done confused himself. So now what he damn near need to do to only clear his ass and cover his ass to say, man, I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's the only thing gonna save him. But all that, I'm a street nigga from Compton, all that. I'm crippin'. We ain't going for that. Boy, all that shit out the window. All that street nigga shit out the window at this point. I don't give a fuck if it was 20 years ago. I don't give a fuck about that. You still testified, my nigga.
You helped the prosecution. It's two things that I want to point out.
You helped the prosecution, period.
There's two things that I want to point out in this whole situation. And I want people to understand this, right? The whole thing when you get involved with anybody that fuck around with any kind of illicit activity, right? So if because I saw I saw some interview where he said his lawyer told him somebody had a bag for him and they were street motherfuckers, right? Now, there's two positions you could take, right? If your lawyer call you and tell you, or anybody call and tell you, hey, man, I got some guys that's doing some things, they want to give you some money. Now, they street guys. Once you understand that and then you move forward and get the money, you already know that there's some things that could come with that, fucking with dudes who are about that kind of lifestyle. More times than many, when you fuck with a street dude and he trying to go legit and do a movie or do an album or anything of that sort, you got to be mindful of, okay, if I take this money, I know could come with that. So if you in the street in any kind of capacity and you know anything about the street, you already know that. Now, it's like this with most people. Most people are greedy and they'll do anything for some money. So as long as the money is coming and we're not getting in no trouble, I'm with it. But if you're talking about me getting in trouble, now you want to take that stance. I'm a civilian. I'm an actor. I'm a rapper. And you got to be a clear cut. Once you start paying taxes, right, you can take that position, but then take that position all the way and say, hey, man, I'm no longer in that street. I'm no longer about that life. This is what I'm doing. I'm a taxpaying citizen, and I don't want to be involved with no kind of underhanded shit. And then you shouldn't take the money. Point blank, period. Because once you take the money, bro, and you know these niggas is active, you know there's a possibility that some shit can go wrong and you could be called back later. If you go to see them, hey, listen, man, do you guys got y'all company together? Give me a check so that I'm clear on what I'm doing. But if you getting a bag of money under the table, and okay, yeah, they doing some legitimate half-ass shit. They doing a movie, but they giving you a bag of money in this cash. You already know, bro, that there's some possibility that this money could be dirty. Now, I don't want to say that because I'm not implicating your brother no further, because as far as I'm saying, he was a legitimate man doing the movie, and that was that, right? And he gave this man some money. Now, if you
salute info minds, go ahead, bro.
If you're gonna take that position, then just take that position all the way. Hey, man, I ain't in the streets no more. I'm doing movies. I'm a rapper. Yo, I pay taxes. They gave me the money, but you got to take that all the way with you. Now, You got to stop. You can rap about even gangbang because that was your life, right? But you got to make that transition. And then you just got to stand on it. That's all you got to do is just stand on it and say, yo, yeah, man, I did that because I ain't about that no more. You can't play both sides of the fence. And I think that's where the discrepancy and the misunderstanding come with all of this shit, bro. But the bottom line is what you got to realize, Joe, is, and I always tell you this, the people who come from where we live and what we do, we the minority. There's not a lot of people that can even understand what it is we about. It don't make no sense to them. I always hear people say this, right? When you talk about the other little kid who was talking about, should he do the 47 years for these niggas? And I'm sitting there going, nah, bro, you're not doing 47 years for them. You're doing 47 years for the role you played, for the shit you did. And now you the motherfucker that go to the park with your ball and try to play a basketball game, right? And when nobody picks you no more, you want to say, give me my ball. It's the same mentality. Bro, you don't get to get in there and say, I was down, but now I don't want to be down. I only want to be down when shit is popping, when I'm fucking the bitches, when I'm shooting people, when I'm getting the money, when I'm at the club, when I'm popping the bottles. But when shit get ugly, now I don't want to play no more. Nah, you don't get to do that, man. But if you gonna do that, just man up and say, yeah, man, I did that. I wasn't trying to go to jail for that dude. I don't know that dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I worked with the police. I went with what they said because I wanted to keep the money, and I don't live that life no more. And then we understand because you know what you're doing.
And that's all I said. I read the book. I came up upon his name. He wanted to take that shit and make it all about me. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. He want to say, oh, you mad because you ain't doing a podcast, Gangster Chronicles. For one, bitch, who the gangster? Who the gangster? Because it damn sure ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Who the motherfucking gangster? Gangster Chronicles. So I done Gangster Chronicles already. So at the end of the day, I'm not tripping on no fucking Gangster Chronicles. The part of that, he trying to see, he kept dancing around it. So the thing of it was, when the partner of Gangster Chronicles, the owner, whatever, when he called and was like, Joe, we gonna do Gangster Chronicles. We got the West Coast. We gonna do the Gangster Chronicles Midwest or whatever. He said, but we gonna bring MC8 on board. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, the fuck you not. You ain't gonna bring him on with me. He a rat. Now, I'm not a sellout. Shit like that is what sellout mean. I'm not gonna sell out for no money, bro. I don't give two fucks about no podcast or none of that shit. We got too many motherfuckers in our family that have done life, that's doing life, all type of years in jail for motherfuckers like him with his action. Then he gonna break it down and say, oh, he's acting like I was selling dope with him and they caught. No, nigga, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Don't try to tangle and twist my words. I'm telling your ass straight up, you was a part of helping the prosecutors prosecute him. Simple as that. So in the trial of this case, when it came up into the people that the government needed to help them build and put their case together, he was one of them.
That's a fact.
Now, out his own mouth, he says, "Oh, my man told me they coming." Then Doggy Diamond say, hold up, man. Yo, man, who, man? Who the fuck is you talking about? Oh, my lawyer. He told me they was coming. So now you're going to admit it. But you just try to make me seem like I'm just saying some reckless shit about you on the internet. You trying to make...
The thing also, you got to remember, this is personal to you because that's your brother. But try to detach yourself. Well, that's going to be impossible.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I detach myself from Jump Street. I'm just saying I'm an avid book reader, right? I want to read this book. I see a book that say change the story of a Chicago kingpin, Nate Hill. Chicago man most wanted list is nabbed. He ain't the only motherfucker that testified, Nate. I read testified on Nate. It's a bunch of motherfuckers testified. Some that he told to save themselves because he felt he was going on the run. I'm fleeing Africa. I'm changing my name. I'm out this bitch. Whatever y'all do, I don't give a fuck. I'm gone. But he ain't telling him. He ain't specifically tell him shit. You see what I'm saying? It
ain't no use to you trying to really even break that down. He know what it is.
But I'm through with it, bro. I'm just saying, I'm through with the shit. Like, I'm not finna dedicate this. I'm ready to erase all that shit off my page because I ain't trying to give a nigga no. Like I told him, I really don't give a fuck. If he want to use this shit and say, oh, he tampering with a government witness and all that shit, and they come lock me up, cool. My motherfucking books will be straight the whole time I'm there. So I don't give a fuck.
They ain't gonna do that. That shit is over.
I'm just using that as an example. I'm just using that as an example. Man, motherfuckers kill me. Y'all see, motherfuckers see you going live. What the fuck is you calling for? That shit goofy as hell, man. Now motherfuckers should get blocked.
But look,
because it fucks up my
Let me just.
It fucks up my volume. But you can hear me now, right?
Let me just share this with you, Joe. Just remember this, right? It's hard, right, being who you are and coming from where we come from, and then trying to explain this. And what's so frustrating is this: when you trying to explain to people who've never lived this life, man. You know what I'm saying? We the minority, man. We not the majority. We're not the majority when it comes to this. Now I'll be telling the same thing to Mike's son. It's like, and I get it. Personal when you did time, and you know I did a gang of time, and that shit is real personal when somebody told on you and sent you to the penitentiary. This shit it's personal. You know what I'm saying?
And if a person ain't never got ratted on, they'll never fucking understand it, man. Simple as that.
And not only that, the average person thinking about all I gotta do is tell and I can get out. The average person gonna do that.
See it's shit like this. Like, just say, homie, right here, real niggas ain't got no business on the internet. No way. Oil and water. Like, come on with the goofy shit, man. That's why it's informants. And see, just like right now, statements like that from motherfuckers could easily be informant because they don't want they counterparts to get exposed. I don't give a fuck if it's on the internet or nothing. I'm speaking to the youth, man, to our young shorties that don't understand this shit. So instead of sagging their pants, pull them motherfuckers up, carry your ass to school, get you a job, stack that money, and create your own business. Them the people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to no fake ass wannabe tough guy. I'm not talking to none of these washed up ass crackheads or whatever the fuck, alcoholics. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to the youth. My sons on down. I'm not on here on no what you call that shit? No internet whore. I'm not finna do 1,000 motherfucking interviews. I'm not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple as plain. He testified and now he finally spoke on it. Period. I don't want to hear that keep on paperwork shit, talking that paperwork. Oh, paperwork, all this. Bitch, would that go to motherfucking document right there? Go do your research. Go do your research then. Pull it up. Even though he just told your ass he testified. But before he tried to lie and dance around it. Man, I'm not, bruh, one thing about me, I'm just a factual dude. I'm not with all that shit. Throw his whole motherfucking character away, man. Get him the fuck out of here. Just like his ass to get ran up off the yard, run his ass up out this motherfucking hip hop culture. You fucked up, homie. You fumbled the ball. Cause basically it was cool for you to mislead our youth anyway. Like you a Compton menace and all this. Man, get the fuck out of here. You wind up being a rat. So you fucked yourself. You done that to you. I didn't do that to you. You done that to you. And like they say, some people past would come to hunt them in the future. And that's just what it is. He's some nigga that felt like, man, that shit 20 years ago, man, leave that shit alone. No, man. Hell no. Cause this motherfuckers that's coming up behind me, it's people coming up behind him. And then he 35 trying to be a rapper. Nigga, you 60. Fuck is you talking about? Oh, he 35 trying to be a rapper. You 60.
Yeah, but
then niggas, hold on. Then niggas, you ain't see with Pablo Escobar, nephew just found 18 motherfucking million left in the wall. Yeah, so once again, so at the end of the day, I ain't fucked up about no money now. We ain't finna do that. So what's the point of that? Oh, he tried to be a rapper, it didn't work. Oh, he want to do a podcast, they shut it down. Boy, I don't give two fucks about no podcast. You can ask every nigga around you. All them niggas will tell you that man don't give two fucks about no internet, no podcast, or none of that shit. But we gonna grow with the times. We gonna grow with the times, and growing with the times is the internet. Fuck what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? All that smoke and mirror goofy shit. It is what it is. Your favorite rapper, I know he was a West Coast legend, but throw his motherfucking ass up out of here. I ain't finna hold you up, bro. Enjoy your day, go eat, and I'll holler.
All right.
Fuck out of here. I'm not gonna keep wasting my time with this goofy ass shit. Who else I had? Probably one person that I did have. And Rec, I see you. But like I say, so far as my brother Doggy Diamonds, like he said, you know what I'm saying? Man, JoJo, my brother, that's my family. You know, I'm an owner of Gangster Chronicles. So now that they done brought Eiht on, that makes them business partners. So I understand it put him in a twisted situation, I guess. Cause for one hand, he know his brother. He know I'm gonna say, wait, hold on. I know my brother not gonna be no sellout because he know me. I got a sense of humor and I'm gonna be sarcastic. Doggy Diamonds know that. I don't give a fuck, Norm, and I don't give a fuck, Doggy. If y'all will sell y'all brother out for some fucking money, I could have, since y'all, neither one of y'all is stressed for no money. We just trying to show these kids what's right from wrong, bro. That's it. I'm not upset. Y'all chose to do business with him before the business was done. It ain't no secret. When you call, knowing we gonna pull this dude in, I say, I ain't fucking with him, bro. He a rat. I ain't fucking with him. Bro got life. He fighting life. His name in this motherfucking book, yada, yada, yada. And I left it at that. We not gonna say, oh, well, we got the soapbox. I'm not tripping on that shit, y'all. I don't give no fuck. If they put up a cash app, I'll donate, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Cause I myself will watch them podcasts. Maybe it's some shit I can learn. Maybe it's some shit I can hear. You know, I just feel like if we're gonna do something called the Gangster Chronicles, bro, put some gangsters on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Don't give it to a weenie. Don't give it to a buster. And don't give it to a rat. Why do that? Y'all could have put Spider Logo on the motherfucker, BG Knockout on the motherfucker. I'm just using these names because I see them when they be on they doing their interviews and shit. So you see that them brothers are willing to do this interview shit and all that. Y'all see they willing to do that. Y'all tried to talk me into doing that shit. I don't give a fuck about it. Let's do code of conduct. I say cool. I'm gonna say Just B. We went to fucking YouTube wanted to do a podcast with me. YouTube themselves. Go down my page, y'all will see me in the YouTube office, laying on a couch and all that shit. Vice TV wanted me to be a producer of Vice Land. You dig what I'm saying? All these people come to me, y'all. So don't go for the smoke and mirrors like I'm some motherfucking clout chasing. Y'all, everybody know me. If I don't do nothing, and anything I despise is a clout chaser. Everybody know that. I despise clout chasers and I despise rats. I'm not with that shit. So at the end of the day, Doggy Diamonds brought me into this shit far as doing interviews. He the first person I ever done an interview with. M-Rec was the second. From that point, that's all I ever did. Radio interviews, K Slay. You see what I'm saying? Of course, I come from the DVD era. Smack DVD, Chicago version DVD. That was that. You know what I'm saying? Don Diva. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that era. You feel me? So at the end of the day, when the Global Gangsters wanted to go separate and go do their solo projects, I took it up to myself to jump in the booth because I knew how to do it. I've been putting my money behind the shit long enough to do it. My shit sell. I still get checks on the shit right now today. I'm hindering myself by not going back in the booth and study putting out music because it never was what I wanted to do. I understand that I can do it, but that's not what I never wanted to be a rapper. That never was my thing. So at the end of the day, I was the CEO. I'm going to remain a CEO that happens to know how to do multiple things. So I'm not going to have this knowledge, this wisdom, and this understanding that I have and not share it with the youth, male and female. That's not going to happen. So like I said earlier, when I say that I'm a motivational speaker, life coach, and I care for our people and our culture as a whole, I fucking mean that. I show y'all that through my actions. What type of person would I have been to know that a person done some faulty shit, you see what I'm saying, and just turned the other cheek? You got Malcolm X, you got Dr. King, and of course you got the Minister Farrakhan. Put me on the Minister and Malcolm X side. I ain't turning no other cheek. I don't care who it is. If you snitch and I know about it, get your motherfucking rat bastard ass out of here. The fuck up out of here. My page, I don't monetize on it. I can't monetize on my page, so I can cuss when I do my interviews. That's another reason y'all will see he's not a clout chaser and he not doing the shit for money. Because if I was doing the shit for money, I know YouTube ain't gonna accept it. I'm cussing, I'm saying all this. My shit don't even monetize. My shit is solely to reach the people that don't even know how to deal with society. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's who I am. I'm through with this shit. When Nahill call, you feel me? I'm gonna find a way where I can have him speak that shit himself, and then y'all will hear from the horse's mouth again. But until then, this ain't no Bloods and Crip shit, no GD and Vice Lord and BD shit. And this ain't none of that. We ain't rallying up no motherfucking troops. That ain't what we doing. This about MC8 testifying in the case of Nate Hill that ultimately, whether y'all want to say, oh, he was going to jail anyway. Yes. But you also have to have testimonies from others. MC8 happened to testify. He could have shut the fuck up. He could have pled the fifth. Like I told him in the comment, I told him himself, I said, let a gangster school you on this street gangster shit. You could have shut the fuck up. If you had to do 6 months to a year, who gives a fuck? That's the price you pay when you mingling with gangsters. Simple as that. Now, they're going to take one more person on this topic, and I'm through with this shit. So, yo,
Paul, what's good?
what up, though? I don't know if you've been seeing what's been going on or whatever, but I didn't want it to be like nobody from Chicago or nobody from LA that I would go live with, because I didn't want nobody to feel like that's biased. Yeah, that's a biased opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, state or federal penitentiary, have you ever done time, and how much time is it that you have done?
Shit, I've been fighting the motherfucking people since I was 12. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I did 12 years. I did 7 in the hole. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on that defender side plenty of times. And it ain't never good if one of your homies is down in grand jury. When you get your discovery, it's never good if you reading your shit and you see one of your niggas in a grand jury indictment. You know what I'm saying? Where they come into grand jury to testify. It's never good. You know, so it ain't. So if a prosecutor subpoena you, it's to confirm their case. They ain't gonna call no nigga in to help the defendant. So if a prosecutor subpoena you to grand jury, they calling you in because you provide evidence to help put the defendant away.
Exactly. So in this situation, MC8 feel like I'm wrong for speaking on a case that he was involved in 20 years ago, 22 years ago. I don't give a fuck if it was 70 years ago.
Right. It don't matter how long it was. Once you do that, it's over. Once you tell, it don't matter. I don't give a fuck if it was 100 years ago. You know
exactly.
Because the nigga who doing the time, he had to do every bit of that shit.
And so, hold on. And the brother, he doing life right now.
Right.
13 children. I'm in contact with them right now to this day. So they ain't feeling left alone. They can call their uncle. They know I'm coming. What's good? What we doing? You feel me? Bro put a book out. I just was reading the book. I bought the book. They ain't send me the motherfucker. I bought the book. Supported them. Read the book. And I come up on page 409. And it says that grand jury testimony, MC8 testified. Salute to Lisa Ray or whatever, because Lisa Ray stood solid. I showed the people in the book. I say, damn, y'all, I'm fucked up about it just like anybody else. I liked the Compton Most Wanted. I wore Dickies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I liked it Menace to Society. You feel me? So it was nothing personal. It was no personal shit. I just was like, damn, I'm fucked up about it. And
Right.
just like barbershop talk, bro. So niggas want to come, oh, we talking on the internet, this ain't gangster. Man, get the fuck out of here. Have
Right.
these niggas
Right.
talking this ain't gangster when you niggas ain't never threw a rock across the street. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So at the end of the day, I seen Chill and them trying to make it some GD and Crip shit. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Check your bitch ass homeboy. Simple as that. Check your
Point
bitch
blank.
ass homeboy. And then Chill even came and said, man, Joe, I ain't saying you lying, but I'm saying I don't believe you. See, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Chill. Just keep it 100. Your boy fucked up. If it was one of my niggas that ratted, I'm
Right.
exposing them.
I'm
Anybody can.
exposing them.
Anybody can
Right.
tell you. Don't have that rat ass nigga around me. Period,
See,
man.
but you know what though, Joe? That's a code for us. See, a lot of these motherfuckers, they not gonna understand it because they don't come from where we come from. They want to act like that, but never really be in them type of situations. You know, so they never gonna understand how you feel, how I may feel, because we live like that. We've been through that. So,
Right.
you know, just like homie was saying, everybody that's, you know, paying attention to this shit, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas could actually tell you he took the deal and you still be wondering if he told or not. He just told you. He just told
He
you.
just
He
did
just said what he
the
did.
man.
So
The man
that's
admitted to
that.
the
That's his
shit.
own words. That's his own words. You know, so it ain't no paperwork. He telling you. Either I
So
was
when they
gonna get
say
charged with tax evasion, or I say this right here. That's the deal right there. Because if you don't say that, you get tax evasion. Tax evasion for what?
right.
For some you had going on. So you know, man,
So
a lot of
that was it. Like I'm through with the shit, bro. I said what I said. I put it out there. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? When Nate decided to call and Nate call and speak on this shit from the horse's mouth, I guess motherfuckers gonna want to troll in the comments and tell a
you know,
nigga
man.
that's doing life in prison,
I
oh,
know.
like what the fuck you gonna say when he say that? You know what
Right,
I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when a nigga tried to say, oh, well, the Crips out here, nigga, this ain't no Crip and GD shit. We ain't finna do that. This ain't
right,
no rally up, no motherfucking troops. We not
right,
doing that. We
right,
talking about your motherfucking bogus ass homeboy testifying on a nigga against him. Period. Other than
yeah,
that, if Lil Kim can stay solid, if Lisa Ray can stay solid, why the fuck a nigga that talked all this gangster shit to us for all these years, why he couldn't stay solid? I don't
right,
give a
right,
fuck if it was 30 years ago. It shit could been 50 years ago because they
right.
keep dancing around it. Oh, it was so old. Why you saying something now? Shit, the
That
book
don't matter.
just came out. The book
Don't
just
matter.
came out
And
2
if a
years ago or
motherfucker don't
whatever.
know, you don't know.
I
You wait
read it.
and you
It's not
found
my
out.
fault. It's not my fault that that y'all was finally doing a podcast and now I come to expose the whole motherfucking shit. No,
Right,
no, I don't. I ain't doing that. I want Steele to be successful. I want James to be successful. I want Doggy Diamonds to be successful. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And all that shit. I'm not with that, man. You feel
Just
me?
ain't with the rat and shit. You know, that's what it is. It's a no fly zone for that rat and shit when it come to real gangsters. Ain't no room for it. We say nothing. We don't get on the stand. We don't say nothing.
We
Ain't
shut our
no wrong. They
motherfucking
knew
mouth,
this.
man.
It ain't about what they knew. It's what I ain't telling you. Period.
Facts. So
Period. It ain't about what the fuck they saying they got. Nigga, I don't know
I'm
what you
through.
talking about.
I'm through with the shit. I don't give a fuck about what the comments and all that shit. When Nate call and if Nate speak on this shit, this the next time you gonna hear for it. I don't even want all that goofy shit on my page for real. I'm ready to erase all
You
that
know, I ain't,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't with none of this shit. You know what I
So
mean?
at
But
the end of the day, my life gonna go on. But at the end of the day, the nigga skirt was pulled up, and that's that. So I'm going on that shit.
you know
Capone. Once again, I'm going on, Jones.